Hey, what's up, my friends? It is JB Webb, and welcome to another episode of the JB Webb Show. I am sitting live in studio, a little cavernous studio, I guess, but I have an in-studio guest. It's Boone Fowler. Boone, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Too hip for words, and happy to be here.
Well, then you gotta help me with the words, because we're going to be talking about some stuff. Listen, we've dedicated this episode to Show Your Art. It's the Fashion Square Mall Art Show, Art Village. It's got so many names. I know that your Gallery Fresh Art is really kind of curating, I guess. Brian Barnett is doing the event direction. It's a huge deal. It goes on every second Sunday inside of the Fashion Square Mall. Tell us a little bit about this awesome event.
Well, the event started out originally as the Orlando Fashion Square Art Fair, and the Show Your Art part was really just signs to get artists' attention.
I see.
So now it has evolved into the Show Your Art at Orlando Fashion Square Mall. Neat event happens on the second Sunday of every month. We're guaranteed contract for the next 6 months.
Wow.
And renewable for 6 months or after that. So,
well, I appreciate you guys for inviting me to come out and cover it. I went there. I wasn't really expecting, maybe a little group of people, and then everywhere they're upstairs, they're over here, they're over there. It was, you guys totally took over the mall, and it was amazing. There's beautiful art, a lot of great talented artists there. I was super impressed.
The entire idea behind that was to cover the mall in art.
Right.
We have graffiti artists. We have 2,000 linear feet of wall space.
Amazing.
We have somewhere, the next event we're expecting between 60 and 90 artists taking over the mall.
When is the next one? It's in November?
November 10th.
Okay.
There's also a smaller event across the street with Fifth Third Bank and their art markets. That starts November 9th. But the big one at Orlando Fashion Square is November 10th.
So, how you say it's very easy for people to show their art?
Correct.
Are you already booked for November? Can people still get in?
We have 35 artists currently, as of today, booked for the November event. We still have plenty of openings. You simply go to showyourart.info. That's showyourart.info.
Okay.
Fill out the form, and we request that you submit 3 pieces of your artwork so that we can kind of figure out what type of artist you are, because unfortunately I don't know everybody that's an artist in this town.
Right. Okay, so it's not so much jury, just, hey, let's see what you're working with kind of a thing.
Correct.
Right?
It's not a juried show. Juried shows tend to lead to a little bit of elitism, and we're big ones for art for the masses.
This is huge scale.
Yes.
This is large scale.
Yes.
And you're right. It's amazing when you walk into the Fashion Square Mall and you see guys tagging, spray painting on the wall. When you walk in right by the movie there, you're blown away. I was blown away. I was like, this is the best thing going on in Orlando right now. I'm like, what's going on?
Wait till you see what we do with the planters and the columns.
So, oh, really? You got more real estate leeway? You got more leeway to do?
Yes, there will be every planter, every column, a lot of public wall space will be covered in art.
Fascinating. That's fantastic. Yeah. So, when people go check this out, and we're fortunate enough, like I said, we went in there, kind of caught some video, caught some interviews with some people. We got a ton of micro interviews that we're going to roll after this. But give me a sense, Gallery Fresh Arts. That's your gallery. That's your art promoter, basically. You do that very well, obviously. But maybe give us some background or insight into how you started that whole venture.
How I got into this.
How'd you get into that all?
Gotcha. Well, I started dating an artist about 10 years ago and went downhill from there.
Okay.
No,
I'm going to put this out on the internet.
It's all right. Okay. 6 years ago, I got married to that same artist we dated, and needed closet space. And for real, it's like, and I'm like, babe, this stuff's pretty good.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know, my wife is Beth Fowler. Okay. And you can find her stuff at bethfowlerart.com.
Cool. We'll pop some stuff up there.
Yeah. So I got frustrated because my background's marketing and sales, and I can sell just about anything. And next thing you know, it's like, there's nowhere to sell art in this town.
Yeah.
This is Orlando, man. There's, So met up with Sand Flax, and they did a little art thing, and did a few shows, and realized that really sucks. And it does. It's hard.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work for a little result, but you're getting out there and you're meeting people.
Right.
And I said, you know what? Forget this. We're going back to our basics of what I know. Started focusing on developing a very simple, basic related to sales and marketing, and put that program in effect for Beth, and had great success. Met with another artist after that, helped them. It grew. And now we are 7 art-related companies all tied under one banner.
Oh, wow.
And we have clients internationally.
The main hub is the galleryfresharts.com. Is that right?
It's galleryfreshart.com.
Okay.
And that's the parent company.
Okay.
The 2 companies that most people probably do know are effectart.org, which is the nonprofit that teaches artists how to market and sell their art.
Okay.
And that is done on a cost plus basis.
Okay.
There's no money made in that company.
Okay.
And then there's fineartreps.com, and that is the actual art representation side of things.
I see.
Where we handle image licensing, putting together the more professional packages, those sorts of things.
That's fantastic.
Gallery Fresh Art has spun off Gallery Fresh Art Markets, and the art markets are where we're now managing events.
Right.
We have the contract with Orlando Fashion Square. We have a trial with Fifth Third Bank. We are in the process of putting something together to go toe-to-toe with Winter Park Art Festival.
Really?
About 2 years from now.
Wow.
Yeah, we're not a small little group.
Right. Well, it's again, the experience of walking through a mall and being able to buy, a new pair of Pumas and a awesome painting is something you would think doesn't exist. Well, I'm here to tell you it does. I experienced it last Sunday. It was fantastic. So the artists that go sign up there, what do they just pay for a table? How does that work for Show Your Art at the Orlando Fashion Square Mall Art Show? I'll never get the name right.
We Show Your Art.
I know where it is. Oh, Show Your
Art at Orlando Fashion Square. It's very easy for the artists. It's we made the process as simple as possible while keeping it very professional
and just straightforward.
It's straightforward. You go to showyourart.info, complete the form. You're done. That's it. You're unless your art is incredibly out there, you're fine. But dollar wise, you're looking at table space starts at $10 depending on the month. I believe this next event in November, it's $15, and it's $35, $45, and $55 for December.
With the holiday season coming up, you got people in a beautiful
mall.
You did it, man. This is an amazing accomplishment, and I have to commend you because it really is amazing. You got people in the mall being able to sell their arts like you said, starts at $10 a table. That's really inexpensive.
Yep.
Now, let's say how long it is. The mall is open from noon or 11?
10. Let's see.
On Sunday, it's like noon to 6, right, or something? Or?
The artists are required to check in at between 9 and 9:30.
Oh wow!
You have to have your setup completed by 10:30.
Oh wow!
The stores officially open at 11.
That is a lot of traffic time.
It's a lot of traffic time, and it's from 11 to 6 right now. Somewhere at or right after our event in November, that will extend. Now, the event in December is from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. So that's 12 full hours in a mall 2 weeks before Christmas for table space for $35. And here's how this works. The first 30 artists are $35. the next 30 or 45, the next ones after that are 55. So register early and often, kind of like voting.
Right.
You want to do it and do it now.
Get your space reserved early.
Correct.
Basically. Okay. Cool. Well, you're doing a great thing, Boone. I appreciate you coming over in studio, chatting with us here on the JB Webb Show. We're going to do a bunch of micro interviews that we captured from that Sunday, just this last previous Sunday. So showyourart.info. I'm going to throw all the information up there. We've been speaking with Boone Fowler, the leader of Gallery Fresh Art, and we thank you for your time, my friend.
My pleasure.
Hey, this is JB Webb. I'm out here at Gallery Fresh Market inside of the Fashion Square Mall, and I'm here looking at the art of Tony Taylor, and she's here with us. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Great. I'm doing great. Thanks for letting us talk about your art and take a look at all your wonderful art. How long have you been doing art?
Oh gosh, since I could hold a crayon.
Okay, so pretty young.
Several decades now.
Okay, well that's interesting then. So what you're doing now is a live piece here we're looking at. What's your inspiration for a lot of your art? I notice you have a lot of nobility, it seems, in your portraits, and ancient and spiritual kind of looks in a lot of what you do there. Is that kind of hitting the
You're on the mark.
Hitting the mark?
Totally hitting the mark. I've always been interested in esoteric philosophies and teachings and otherworldly concepts, the idea of life elsewhere.
Right.
And also I'm very in touch with my spiritual side. I guess that's where some of the angels come out.
Right.
But yeah, I've always liked fantasy and metaphysical type of work and science fiction, visionary.
Okay. Well, very good. Well, I'm going to get a shot of you. And thank you very much. And what's the best way for people to get in touch with you? Do you have a good website or Facebook?
I do. You can find me on Facebook, and my Facebook address would be, of course, facebook.com/Starchild Art by Tony Taylor.
Cool. Starchild Art by Tony Taylor. All right, cool. I'll pop all this up there on the video portion of this. This will be out Friday. So I'll find you on Facebook and friend you and all that, and we'll keep promoting you. Tony Taylor. All right, thank you so much. This is JB Webb. I'm here at the Fashion Square Mall. They're having an amazing event. I'll find out how to brand it later. But right now we are looking at the art of Delin Roll.
Delin's Fine Art.
Very cool. Well, how long have you been involved in art?
I've been painting regularly for about 15 years. I did a lot of stuff when I was younger, then took time off as a hairstylist and to have my children.
Yes.
And I've been working full-time out of my house for about 2 years now.
Oh, wow. Well, your work is very, there's a lot of nature. I see there's some abstract, and these are all little handmade magnets. That's pretty cool.
Those are my original designs for all the characters. I have dogs and birds, and I have a Mardi Gras series, and then some of my abstract art I also put on the magnets.
Very cool. And what's your favorite subject matter? Is it animals?
I like doing the characters. I love developing the different characters. I'll do if someone wants their uncle turned into a bird for his
that's cool.
retirement, they can tell me what his hobbies are, what bird they think he is, and then I create from there. Favorite color, eye color.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, that's great. Well, what's the best way for people to get involved with you? Do you have a site set up, or is Facebook the best way to get involved? Let's take a look at the card. Hold on. Here it is. Okay, so I will put that up there. Delin's Fine Art, and we've been speaking with Delin herself, and thank you very much. I'm JB Webb. We'll be back with more great talent. Let's get a quick shot. Hi. Hey, it's JB Webb. I'm out here at this fantastic Fashion Square Mall art event. I'm speaking with Angel. Angel, yes? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Thanks for taking a minute to talk with us. Your art's very cool. I see a lot of almost collage-y kind of pieces in there, a lot of watercolor look and feel. How long have you been doing art?
Ever since I can remember. I was probably about 12 when I really started pushing it.
Very cool. All right. So what kind of inspires you? Do you find things that inspire you in everyday stuff? It seems like little elements of comfort, relief, in maybe something like the feather in that woman's hair.
A lot of nature, those kind of things.
Nature inspired you?
Yes. I love the mountains, I love the beach, and then also music.
Yeah.
A lot of my things have something to do with music or dancing as well.
Okay, very cool. Now, what's the best way for people to get in touch with you?
My Facebook, probably.
Okay.
I have a Facebook, I have Pinterest, I have all the different...
And you're on Etsy too. Okay, cool. Well, I'll get all the links from your card and throw everything up there. Thanks for taking a minute and chatting. Hey, what's up? This is JB Webb. I'm here with a very cool artist. It's DJ Sketch.
Yeah, DJ Eel Sketch.
Eel Sketch?
Yes.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
How you doing, man? Your stuff is amazing.
Thank you.
I love it. I've never really seen the likes of it. Maybe you can give us a little background on your actual style. The black canvas.
Yeah, my style right now is black gold.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is since I DJ also, I love music.
Oh,
my
cool.
My favorite type of music is soul music.
Okay.
So this is the soul collection.
This is great. I love it. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, it really is. And you can really tell that there's such a unique factor to this that really kind of is, I think, very impressive. You're welcome. So you play music too. Is this the best way for people to get in touch with you?
Yes, you can find me on Facebook, /Eel Sketch.
Okay.
Or on djeelsketch@gmail.com.
Very cool.
And I do all types of events, business openings, birthday parties, any type of event you need a DJ, you can call me.
Very cool. And you bring some fantastic art as well. Yeah? All right. Well, cool. Well, we hope nothing for the best for you. I appreciate you taking a minute to talk with me. I'm JB Webb here at the Fashion Square Mall. We've been talking with DJ Lil Sketch with some badass art. We got more to come. All right.
All right, check it out.
We're just getting you off. Oh, we're in the loudest place possible.
Where do you want to go?
Hey, let's go over here. I'm with Rita. This is JB Webb. How you doing today, Rita?
I'm fabulous. How are you doing?
We're walking and talking, doing great, doing great. We're just getting some audio because we're showing your art on your table. You do a lot of video. There's people making fun of us. We're doing it. We're doing it. That's cool. All right, so so you do a lot of handmade jewelry, a lot of cool stuff with crystals. Tell me a little bit about your art.
Well, my mother and I make our jewelry together, and yes, we do a lot of spiritual things. I have a whole line of chakra and jade and Buddhas that I love to do. And then
Are you filming?
Oh my God. No, we're just capturing audio.
Audio.
Okay.
Get in trouble. And my mother does these beautiful trees of light, both on different kinds of stone and just the wire wraps. And we love working with the stone and the wires. All different kinds of spiritual things from all over the world. And we use inspiration from everywhere.
Yeah.
Nature, different religions. We have a really good time. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So what's the best way for people to get in touch with you? We'll find out. I'll pull your card up. Well, on your table there, I'll find that
Yes,
information.
there's cards on the table. We also have a Facebook page.
Okay.
Which is just Verita's Wearable Treasures.
Okay, cool.
On Facebook. And then we also have an Etsy store, which is just Verita's Treasures.
Right.
On Etsy.
Okay.
And we do shows all over Orlando, all over Central Florida. We always post on our Facebook page where we're going to be so people can find us.
Very cool.
So, yeah, we have a good time.
Very cool. Well, you're definitely talented. You're an old-time friend, and I thank you so much for taking a minute just to chat with me. JB Webb here at the Fashion Square Mall. I got a heck of a lot more walking to do. I'll keep on walking. All right. Thanks, Rita.
I'll see you later, sweetie.
Thanks. Bye. Hey, what's up? It's JB Webb. I'm here with Jesslyn Park, and she is out here at the Fashion Square Mall with a bunch of other great artists, and you're going to talk with me.
Okay.
How you been? How you doing?
I'm doing excellent, actually.
Great. Your artwork actually seems to be growing exponentially, okay? You're doing a lot of great stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, your work is very, can take you away, I guess is a great way to put it. It's kind of a picture that you created that kind of can take you somewhere else.
Thank you.
Is that kind of what you intended? Or?
Yeah, that's a massive compliment. Thank you.
Oh, cool. Well, good. Well, I love, your style. I know you have a long kind of really cool story about how you got into art. Maybe just give us the condensed version. You were doing art, and how long have you been doing art?
In December, it'll be 2 years.
See, that's amazing. So you had kind of this natural talent that you hid down for years.
I think so.
And then you took a trip, you learned some great techniques, and
Yes.
you came back and you just blew it up.
That's correct, yes.
That's about it. All right, end of story. So let me get a quick shot of you, the beautiful Jesslyn Park. Thank you so much. What's the best way for people to get in touch with you?
Facebook.
Okay.
Just Facebook and then search
Jesslyn Park Art Studio.
Yeah.
Is that the right? Okay.
That is the right one.
All right, cool. Well, I got plenty of people to talk to you. Thank you so much
You're
for chatting
welcome.
with me, and we'll be back.
Okay.
Hey, what's up? It's JB Webb. I just ran into Brian Barnett. I just filmed some of his art over there. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for coming out, JB.
Great, my pleasure. Thank you for the invite. What is the official name of this event?
Fashion Square Art.
Fashion Square Art. That's all you really need to know. It's inside the Fashion Square Mall. It is literally everywhere. I'm hustling all around trying to get all these great shots of art. But this is something that's brand new this month, right? And it's going to be happening month after month.
Every second Sunday.
Every second Sunday, Fashion Square Mall, Artapalooza. I don't even know what you're going to... It's amazing.
Tons more events planned.
It is amazing.
We got graffiti artists. We got... It's gonna grow more and more as we go along here.
Well, it's amazing. Well, what you and the troupe and the people behind this movement here are doing is fantastic for the community. You're bringing it out. And people work so hard on their art, and whether you even think of a market all the way over in India, those people, they work hard and they come to a market and they come and they sell their stuff. Same kind of principle here. It's that real rich community where it's like I'm making something with my hands and I'm making a living. Right? So,
absolutely.
So that's awesome. Well, I've got a couple more minutes here. I'm going to pop down there. I thank you for taking a minute to chat with me. As you can tell, I'm flustered and all over the place.
I've been running all day, man.
So I don't blame you.
The Fashion Square Art Fair.
Okay.
You caught me right as I got to the top of the escalator here. I'm like,
It's an escalator. Why are you out of breath? What are you talking about? All right. Well, I'm JB Webb. Thanks for tuning in with us. We got a bunch more art coming at you. Keep it. Sorry, I'm sweating.
No problem.
All right. Hey, this is JB Webb. I'm here with Rebecca Williams. She's an artist here at the Fashion Square Mall Art Extravaganza, killing me because there's so much art here event.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Great, how are you?
I'm super. I'm a little tired, a little running around, but we got some great shots of your art. I love your caricature style. I love your grim kind of look to some of your stuff. Very cool, very appropriate for the season. I always like to ask people, how'd you first get into art, or how long have you been doing art?
Actually, I got into it by accident. I've always been really creative.
You stepped in paint? No.
No, not quite.
Okay.
But I've always been interested in creative endeavors, and I actually just got into it probably my late 20s. I decided to try painting because I loved art, and I thought that I would like to see if I could actually do it. So I started playing around a little bit with acrylics and found that I had a little bit of ability, kept working on that, and started selling and showing in 2010.
Wow, that's awesome. So I'm going to grab your card over there, but what's the best way for people to get in touch with you if they want to get involved? Do you have an art store set up as well online? Or are you selling this stuff online?
I'm all over the place. I have an Etsy shop. I'm on Facebook amongst all other kinds of social media, but the best way is through my website. It's theartofrebeccawilliams.com.
Very cool. The Art of Rebecca Williams. I'll pop that up there.
Awesome.
I'm JB Webb. Thanks for taking a minute speaking with me. I appreciate it. My pleasure.
Have a great day.
Great stuff. You too.
Thanks.
Hey, it's JB Webb. I'm here with a very talented artist, Nathan. Pronounce your last name for me.
Zerdy.
Zerdy.
Yep.
No, just forget the S.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome to meet you, man. Your stuff is incredible. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm a comic book, especially Marvel geek. So I love all your stuff here. How long have you been doing art? And you're probably already doing comic book art, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I actually came out with my graphic novel this month, actually. Believe it or not, Lola and the 11 Secrets. I've been drawing all my life. I knew I was getting somewhere in the 3rd grade because I was already taking art in a high school at the time.
Oh, wow.
And I was in a class of nothing but girls, so I got a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And that kind of like...
You said, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it's very inspirational.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it went from there, and it's. I mean, I grew up reading comics, and it's just a passion and a love of mine, so...
Well, your work is amazing. I mean, these are all... Right now you're doing a Batman sketch there, and it's just proof that you're actually painting it, you're drawing it, you're
This
using...
has a long way to go, but it'll get there.
It's remarkable. Well, I'm going to get a quick shot of you.
Cool.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Nathan. It was great to meet you. I hope to maybe connect with you further down the line. I'd love to do more of an interview with you, actually. Yeah, thank you. At Fashion Square Mall, got a chance to talk with a cool guy. He's a very talented artist, as evidenced in what I'm showing you. What's your name, man?
My name is Limas.
Limas?
Yes, sir.
Very cool. What's the best way for people to get in touch with you? Your art is so incredible.
You can go to
I love the color.
Thanks.
Spell it for me?
G-Lemus, GLEMUS.wordpress.com.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Well, I'll put that up and throw that all out there under this. But your style is amazing, man. I really love the colors and the contrast. It's just gorgeous. Yeah, so it's talented. All right, well, we're going to encourage people to come out to this event each and every week. I'm JB Webb, and I've been walking around a hell of a lot. Talk to you later.